everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be discussing my VIP concert experience from last Friday night, going to see Knightley. It was phenomenal, and I can't wait to show you. So let's get started. So I think I paid a little over $100 for this VIP experience. I know it was a little bit more than Knox's. I think it might have been $135 is what I might have paid. I don't remember what general admission was. It was probably like $55 or something. But I end up getting the VIP, and so I think with fees and everything, it was $135, which for me isn't too bad. This was my first Knightley concert too. For this one, I got an email. So the concert was on Friday. I probably got an email maybe Sunday. It might have been like about 5 days prior as well. And this one said to be at the venue. So this show was an early show. It was a 6 o'clock show. And the VIP said to be there at 4:30. So I got to the venue at like 4:06 or 4:07. So I'm like in line because there's already a line formed. And at 4:30, they bring out like this gate separator to separate like general admission to like VIP. So I get in line and it's like 80 degrees. It's like gorgeous outside. So everyone's just like chilling out in the sun. And we're standing out there and we don't go inside until like 5:15. And I'm like, the show says 6 o'clock. And then they said that Brooke will be on at 6:20. I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's 5:15. We're now walking in the door. I was starting to panic again because I was like, how the heck are we going to get all this stuff done? Because the Knightley package was more than the Knox package in terms of things that we were getting. So when we first got inside, we went through like security, they confiscated my Sharpies. So if you're ever going to go to the 930 Club in DC, don't bring Sharpies. I had it in my bag from like an event that I did 2 years ago, a sporting event for like a VIP signing thing. So I had leftover Sharpies in my bag and I didn't even think about taking them out because I didn't think that they would get confiscated. Well, they got confiscated because they don't want graffitis on the wall. But, so don't bring Sharpies apparently to this concert. So we go inside and the merch table, the merch table's already set up, but the guy said that we were going to do the VIP part first. But the first thing that we got these like really nice totes, say Knightley on it. And then inside the tote, we got this hat, which some people actually were wearing. I didn't end up wearing it. But I got this hat. You got a lanyard. This one wasn't signed, but you got the lanyard. And then you have all the dates on the back. So that was the lanyard. You also got a signed poster. And then you also got a signed set list, which Johnny mentioned during the show that the set list like was not in order for our particular show. I'm pretty sure they skipped a couple songs on the set list. And yeah, I just remember, I remember doing the songs or following along with the songs. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think this song was next. And so he mentioned during the show, he's like, yeah, I totally goofed up on the set list. So I couldn't tell you what songs were sang and what weren't. But we got a signed set list as well. And then the acoustic part were actually songs that were left over from the VIP. So I'll get to that here in a moment. But yeah, so those were the 1, 2, 3, 4. Those were the 5 items that came with the VIP package in terms of merchandise. And then we went to the stage and they actually came out and for their Q&A session, they actually, when they sent out information about the time and the place and when to get there and the itinerary, they had a form where you type in the question. So like it wasn't a free-for-all Q&A. It was one where you submit your question via the form that they give you. So there was like 5 or 6 questions. I did ask a question as well, and that did get answered. Like one of the guys had a cell phone with the questions in them. So Johnny would say the name and then the question of the person who asked it. Some of them were like, how was your day today, or what happened on the trip already? And then some of them was venue. So like the 930 Club is actually one of their favorite venues. And then there was another place and I don't remember what city it was, but they were talking about like their top 2 venues, and the 930 Club was one of them. They said they also really liked Nashville because that's where they live. But I can't remember the other city that they said that they liked. I'm trying to think if it was like the Midwest or out West or something. But there was another venue that they said they liked, and 930 Club was up there as one of their favorite venues. And then one of them was their favorite song on the new record. So Nick liked Talk. No. Yeah. Nick liked Talk. Joey liked Stop. And Johnny liked Mess and the Gas Station Cowboys, which was kind of funny because the 3 of them liked the all caps 3 words. And then the songs that they sang in the VIP acoustic one. So they asked us what we would wanted. And I mentioned I didn't know that I needed you. And then there was some other people that mentioned a couple other songs, but they said that they didn't know how to play them yet. So I don't know much about music in terms of like recording and then like, because a lot of music is sound engineered. So I don't know if it was like sound engineered in terms of making versus real instruments, or someone else did the chords in production and then they just hadn't like learned it yet for the tour. I'm not entirely sure, but that was just one of them. There was a couple songs like that we've suggested. And then he said, let's do some older songs. And I said, okay. So I mentioned EXO, but he ended up doing, I think, Younger. And they ended up doing Radiohead. And then he's like, how about we do EXO during the live show? And I said, that's fine. So actually for the live show for acoustic, they did No Vacancy, which I think someone else requested during the acoustic session. And so when it says acoustic on here, I'm guessing what was requested in the VIP is what they would be playing each night. So however many songs that they could do, they would do the other ones during the actual show. So that's what they did. They did No Vacancy and they did EXO. And so it was really good. It was really interesting to hear those songs as acoustic, because I was like, oh, good thing I like recorded it, which I think I'm going to post the EXO one. But it was really cool. And then after the acoustic part and the Q&A, we all lined up to get pictures. So every single person got it. It didn't matter. They weren't going to let anybody else in until everyone got through. And that was really cool too. Like, I've never done anything like this before in terms of like the meet and greet and then the photo. So you kind of go up there, and there was a guy that was taking, Struan is his name. He was actually the opener in some of the Florida shows. And I think he'll be the opener for the back end of the tour. He was kind of like the main VIP person for us. And he's the one who took the photos, and then we would talk with the band for like a minute or two. And then that was just kind of it of the pack. And then most people went to get their merch and then kind of reset and go back into the area to get like a good seat or a good standing room before the rest of the audience came in. So that got done, I would say, probably around 6, everyone, by the time we did get through. And then I got this sweatshirt. And then I got the concert tee. Of course you got to get the concert tee. So I got this with them on it. And then they have the tour dates in the back. So yeah, that's what I got. That's it for my VIP experience. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.